All right, Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football, meaning my voice, your voice of the fan, your comments, your questions, and your discussion and debate. And of course, we bring on the best bloggers, broadcasters, and writers across the industry. And we've got Brandon Cooper on the line. You can catch him right here on YouTube on College Football Vids. Brandon, how you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for having me today, Mark Rogers.
Yes, thank you. Had to get that up there.
Oh, yeah.
That probably opens and closes every segment, I'm guessing.
You've got it.
All right, good stuff. So, Miami football, before we jump into this team, the 2018 edition, I just got to find out a little background here. I'm curious to know, how'd you fall in love with the Canes? Why Miami? And how long has that been?
Okay, awesome. That's a question I actually love to answer. Especially, I live in Tennessee still currently. A lot of people don't know that. And it's actually, I'll make a long story super short here. Basically, the first time I ever watched Miami play was back in 2001. I'm sure most of you know in detail about that year, but I was actually around 12 years old. No one in my family liked sports, watched sports. I was actually just flipping through the channels, and I asked my mom, "Hey, can we watch that game?" And we watched it. There was something about it, you know, the swag, the way the guys carried themselves, kind of the way they just dominated on the field. And I'm going to be honest, green and orange are my two favorite colors. So, you know, kind of went hand in hand. And it really just went on from there. I went on and just started following Miami. It's a real difficult thing to do living in Tennessee, I can tell you, because I'm sure if any of you have visited here or live here, this is Vol country, this is orange country. So it's hard being a Miami Hurricanes fan here, but I love it and honestly wouldn't have it any other way.
So it's an incredible story from the standpoint of most people are influenced by their dad, a family member, somebody around them, a group of friends. You were influenced by nothing. You flip on the TV and you just catch the vibe, the environment, the swag, the feel of the game, and the excitement, and you never give it up. You latch right onto it, and that's pretty cool. Do you remember what game that was in particular?
It was actually the national championship game
against Nebraska.
It was crazy enough that you could feel it through the TV. I mean, you didn't even have to be there. That's what's crazy about it. And that's a day I'll never forget.
What's crazy about that for me is just that it wasn't a very good football game.
Right. Yeah. Not too well. No.
You know, we won't go into detail. Dominant team.
Yeah.
You know, I think the final was 37-14, and it was nothing close to a 37-14 game. It was like 31-0 before you could get settled, and Miami could have thrown up 60.
Right, easily.
Type deals, and of course, one of the best football teams we've seen in recent memory in the college ranks. Now, I'm guessing, Brandon, since you're there in Tennessee, you have to make sure that when you purchase your Miami gear, that you get a little green in there. Otherwise, you're going to blend in with everybody else, and people are going to mistake that you're just another Vols fan.
Exactly. Yep. I wear the orange and green with pride. I don't try to hide it. It's something that I wear very proudly.
So, yeah, you were inducted there and introduced to Miami football at a good time with, of course, two dominant teams right out of the gate in 2001 and 2002. Had a bowl drought there for a long time of 10 or 11 years in regards to winning a bowl game.